also our pastor here present, my beloved parents, Mr. John Mills, Senior, Gavin Mills. I have the community chair, representative of Malaysia. I'm so grateful that you're here. You're most welcome. A senior brother. I'm so grateful to have you here. My friend and brother from the same line of study. Tony, yes, is here present. We're so grateful. One of the friends is really my blood. I mean, a friend, a brother, Solomon Foley is here present. I'm so grateful that you're here. Our community members, families, ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered here for a Thanksgiving program in consonant with a master's degree earned. I would like to welcome every one of you again from the depth of my heart. I'm so honored and gratified. I would like to salute my friends that helped me along the way. And one of those is here. We have Solomon Foley. I remember when we were there struggling in Curtisburg. He already served from our back. Solomon Foley was always there to show that he can lend me a hand. Sometimes when I'm out of data, someone is willing to provide that. I'm so grateful for him that he's present today. David K. Addison was one of those who was in the process of this computer manipulation. I have Humphrey Kuman, Humphrey Wiga, Sona Soare, Sisi. She's the Assistant Minister for Children's Service. Mr. Winston Brown, he should have been here, he's down here as well. He also helped in the process. All the guys were the people was a name that was so up. But it's a genuine university. The encouragement to stay in the process, in the program. And today I have earned a remarkable degree. From the University of the USA. It's huge. Upon graduation from the University of Liberia, my dad sitting right here, first to say you have to go and seek master. Based upon that proposal, I did not hesitate to catch for one. Today I have here.
Yeah. Gotta be God.
So based on that 2021, I came across the University of the People. The university whose aim is to make sure that everybody's educated across the world. Despite location, despite finance, you can enter the university and acquire a degree. It could be a first degree or master's degree. It's easy to get it. So I was able to fight and acquire this education. I would have graduated ever since, but there were some other issues regarding domestic issues, job, and many others. Yeah, but thank God that at least I'm out of the University of the People and I've acquired a master's degree that's really going to protect my work and going to put me on par with other guys of equal minds. I have come from a poor and humble background, but promised to be humble and rich. This is why I enter every institution with a clear determination to graduate. And this is an example. It wasn't easy, very difficult. I made my way and became successful. So I started navigating from kindergarten to elementary, from junior high to senior high. from vocational school at university. I did plumbing metal works and went to teachers training DSU certificate. I didn't stop there. I went for entered the university. I matriculated at the University of Liberia and I acquired a BA degree. I didn't stop there. I went for a master's degree. How to get a master's degree wasn't easy. Since 2010 to this time, it's a wide gap. But yes, I'm so grateful that I have a master's degree. That I can compare myself with other ministers, other guys around here who are level heads. So really grateful. So I'm grateful to God for this degree. I'm really, really grateful. We are celebrating the master's degree education from the University of the People in Pasadena, California, USA. That's in America. I must admit, actually, it was very tough. You had to sit and study. It has to do with analysis. Master's degree is actually true. The guys tell you a master's degree is about analyzing. How do you see this blue coat suit? You have to interpret it in your own understanding and present it. So tell him what is blue. Yeah, it's blue, but tell him how it's blue. So he has to do analysis. It's challenging. If you intend to do master's degree, even in the university, you have to get very prepared to face it because you have to do that studies. But I'm so grateful that today I'm here flying with applied colors for master's degree in education. Liberia is faced with a lot of foundations, a lot of problems. So we need educators to face the gap. So at the University of the People, I did 13 courses and 39 credits. And it wasn't easy, really tough. So 39 courses and 30 courses and 39 credits were formally assigned and analytically completed. Master's degree program encompasses the following courses. Let me read out to you. Maybe you want to join us. I encourage you to join the university. Education in context. So it has to do with history, philosophy, sociology, learning theory and applications for instructions.
I think it's good.
We have curriculum design and instructional decision making, creating positive classroom environment, instructional techniques for the elementary and middle school classroom. So the advanced practices for teaching elementary and middle school literacy. We have assessment and evaluation. These are courses I'm calling that if you wish to join the University of the People, these are courses you'll be doing. We are understanding barriers to learning and living globally. So without only learning in Liberia, we have to learn about the globe, what's happening in other countries. So we also did, so that's in line with technology as well. Then teaching for diverse and inclusive classroom that has to do with disabled, having them into your classroom, deaf and dumb. So as a teacher, you have to be that challenge, you have to be that kind of experience to face with challenges. Okay? Then we have our child development, how children develop. Then we have research in education. The custom for master's degree in advanced teaching. It was the last course I did. Also, the same at TC. We are writing a TC. The final course you do to graduate from an institution, a tertiary institution. So it was a custom for education and advanced teaching. For this above, I have learned from John Dewey that teaching and learning should be democratic. Meaning, students should have that freedom in the classroom. That's what John Dewey said. Teachers should serve as facilitators while students become owners of their learning. They facilitate and they become owner of their learning. And that was very unique in our teaching. It was also captured that teaching and learning should be experiential and pragmatic. So you see, it should be based on student understanding, prior knowledge, and should be pragmatic, practical in teaching. Don't just enter the classroom when you start teaching. It has to be pragmatic. I came to understand that Mao Zedong of China, educational revolution of China, was meaningful. Why? Because he motivated the Chinese to do well in life. In the early 1950s, he provided education for the broad masses as the basis for China's policy making. This was largely based on a campaign of eliminating illiteracy. That's what we did. Today we are talking about China, superpower, almost superpower. It's because of Mao Zedong. He took his time to structure the Chinese education. And his aim was making sure that everybody is educated in China. Today, the babies in China, they're hard to handle, very smart. So it came from Mao Zedong. It's a great history. He modified the Chinese educational system by applying the European, American, and Japanese style of education, while standing on the principles of Confucianism. Confucius believed in a philosophy which states that, and I quote, if your plan is for 1 year, then plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. And he further said that if your plan is for 100 years, then educate children. The children are educated, society problems solved. That's what he said. And I really took this on quote. In addition, in relation to Liberia, if this West African nation must develop, she needs to invest heavily in education and make use of the best brains. That's the only way we can move forward. With pride and esteem, I must extend my heartfelt gratitude to God and Shah Rachel for making my dream a reality. Thanks to my parents who reminded me of pursuing a master's degree upon graduation from the University of Liberia. A remarkable appreciation to the GSM companies, Lone Star and Orange, for opening their network, making sure I can do my work on time. Furthermore, it is my pleasure to recognize my siblings, especially Melissa Mills P, along with her husband, Mr. John P. Sr., and Gabriel W. Mills, along with his wife Agatha Dindi F. Mills, for making today's program successful. I'm aware that this has become a culture in Mills' family, and I'm highly delighted. May God keep blessing us. To my fellow teachers, it is important that we upgrade ourselves. A teacher who does not upgrade himself or herself loses value every year. If we are to be successful financially, we must write books of what we have taught over the years and support one another in sale process. Let us venture into meaningful things and stop the politics against one another in these classrooms or schools. John Dewey encourages us to create a democratic space for teaching and learning. Our students will do well if we as teachers serve as facilitators and make the learning environment conducive for them. This will create a more student-centered learning process. Regarding venturing into meaningful things, I have written several books, including phonics, poems, reading, spelling, oral English. As we speak, the oral English book will soon be out. The aim of this one is to solve the WASP problem. Most of our kids who go to WASP, when it's paper 3, they are running out of the hole. So we have seen the need to fill in that gap, to have them on par with other nations, including Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia, Sierra Leone, other countries. And this, I think, will help our country moving forward. So some topics related to my books are: how did we get river here? Respect the lady. Christmas is here, and a country of me, myself, and I. So here's the poem. A country of me, myself, and I. It is a culture of licking on the shoes. It is where the darkness is light. The ladder is climbed horizontally, and the cake becomes the family's food. The public meal is through cho-cha-ta, and the noise is the only benefit for the landlord. This is a poem that we wrote, and I think our country should not go in that direction. It will liberate should develop. In relation to the above, this master's degree, which is a PhD in master, was acquired based on faith, resilience, bravery, and open-mindedness. With this, I am pleased to dedicate it to River G, Maryland Countess, and my beloved country Liberia alike, since indeed it is the first of its kind in the Republic of Liberia, the Master's degree of Education in Advanced Teaching. I stand to be corrected. Additionally, let everyone be encouraged to make use of the phone. We can develop this great nation, Liberia, from our gadgets. Just being on Facebook alone is not enough. Not enough. Finally, bravo to all my friends who came to Grace Foundation. Having said that, it is important to be cognizant of what each of us do to one another. This will help us keep the cordiality and the advancement amongst us. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless.